What's up, everybody? It's me, San Martin, and I am still interviewing people, still having fun, but this one's a little bit more meaningful because of one reason only, because it actually deals with life and death. But at the same time, we got to be educated, and we want you guys to be a part of it. But you're going to have to wait for it because I like to start it like this. Bow tie. I like it. I'm gonna get a bow tie if I ever cut this beard off, which probably will never be never. Anyways, my friends, my family, and everybody that loves to go ahead and watch what we are doing, we like to bring education. We also like to bring awareness. We also like to bring the idea of how many cool events that are happening in our community. But this one is a little bit broader, but it's also something that is needed for our communities. With that being said, tell everybody who you are and what makes you famous.
I don't know about famous, but thank you. I'm Margie Ferrucci, and I am the Public Information Officer or the Chief Information Officer for Baghdad Fire, for Crown King Fire, for Mayor Fire, for Southern Yavapai Fire, and for Williamson Valley Fire.
And that actually brings it down to the Southern Yavapai Fire Department, or is that exact? Because I saw that on your card. Is that what it is?
That's the department I'm from.
Okay.
And we're one of the departments that has merged with all the rest.
Oh, that is so crazy. So with this merger, I mean, ultimately people are just like, merger? What do you mean merger? Just tell a little bit about your job and what it consists of.
Well, the merger is all of us joining under the same umbrella, and we have not come up with a name yet. Nobody wants to give up their identity, so we'll find a name though that suits us all, and then we'll all be under that umbrella. So what that means is, so like right now, Crown King was having a rough time, and they came into our merger, and now we send people up there to cover for them when they send people out on their trucks for wildfire, which in turn brings money into that firehouse to help support the community.
Okay.
So education, we have an academy through Baghdad Fire. So there are classes going on constantly. There's, I believe, a rope rescue class starting today. They're doing hazmat classes. There's an EMT class going on. So all these departments are getting educated.
That is amazing. And ultimately, education is key when you've got to learn a lot more. So your job is going to entail what? As far as you being the chief? Like, did you guys see the name chief?
Information officer. That's it exactly, though. I'm going to keep the public informed on what's going on with each and every department. If there's something that you need in the community that the fire department could be involved in, please reach out to me. And I'm going to put our umbrella on the map.
That's going to be amazing. So when you reached out to us, in order for you to kind of like get the word going and get it out to the community, I was like, this is genius, because when it comes down to like, the fire season, and as we all know in Prescott, Arizona, is that fire season, we don't take any chances whatsoever. We shut down a lot of things, and when you do that, the word getting out to everybody, like, hey, it's fire season. I was telling you a brief story. I'm going to share it now because I just feel like it needs to be shared. Driving down the highway 69, and a gentleman was just basically living his life to probably his fullest, but he was cruising down the street with a cigarette in his mouth, and he's like literally in an open environment on the highway, and just that little simple, I don't want to say stupid act, but it technically is, when it comes down to the fire season, it will definitely change a lot of things in our community if that little spark gets into a bad place that the fire department can't get to in time. So these are some of the things that you will be able to go ahead and educate the community about, and I think that's the reason why the relationship with us and you guys would be very, very good.
Absolutely.
So what kind of stuff can we educate our community right now, since it is October is Fire Awareness Month?
Yes. And just so you know, October 28th is First Responder Appreciation Day as well.
Okay.
Yeah, well, in this time of the year, chains. The hunters that are going out, their chains are dragging. There's one spark is all it takes.
Yeah.
In Wilhoit, we had someone drive down the road with chains dragging. They started 21 spot fires on Highway 89 that day. It's crazy. But with winter coming, clean your chimneys.
Yeah. I mean, well, see, these are the things that some people won't even know or think about. Like they're not comprehending. They just think that it's just there and there's no need to maintenance any of this.
You just forget it's not a part of your daily routine. So it just doesn't come to mind.
And like they actually want to they need to care about this. I mean, it's a big deal. It's like a task that most people don't understand, that just to take a little precaution, and that will actually save a lot of time. So education is key. So your goal is to bring in all these entities together as one is basically being able to have a good informational highway, right? From us to the community.
Yes, that as well as that each department supports. So Crown King once had 4 paid members. Well, they still have 4 paid members, but there's 36 volunteers in all of these departments, and they can go to any department.
Oh, nice.
To help out.
That's a big deal.
So one of the departments had a problem with an ambulance. They're Crown King, once again, they're far out there. So Mayor took their broken ambulance, worked on it, and gave them a loaner in the meanwhile. So I always say in numbers, there's strength.
Yeah, and I don't see why it wouldn't have ever been like that. I mean, not saying that we are having a division amongst sorts, but to utilize each other's resources and say,
Absolutely.
hey, we got you guys. Let's go ahead and combine the efforts to help, get the task done and over with. I think that's amazing. It's a good thing that this is actually happening. The merger is a big deal. I mean, ultimately, the goal will be to finally just have one hub that will be able to go ahead and communicate to everybody.
That would be great. But for now, I mean, we're just all of the departments that have come under this merger, we all think alike. We're all about the community and the people before we're about parading around in our blue shirts and things like that. So it's a like-minded group. So that right there is.
Well, tell everybody how we can go ahead and support you and what to look forward in the future.
Well, they're events, they're fundraisers that each department does, and we'll bring those to you and we'll let you know when they're going to happen and things like that, and just can help us in those ways.
That's a big thing. And how can everybody get a hold of you? Like phone number, email?
I have an email right now. The phone number will be set up. The email is info. Oh, no, it's not. Back up. It's fireinfo. Then the number 4 and us @gmail.com.
Okay. I'll go ahead and put all that information into the comments or into the actual description so you guys can go back and message. If you guys have any questions whatsoever,
Absolutely.
You guys are obviously trying to bring out the information for the community. So if you don't know, it's best to go ahead and ask when it comes down to dealing with fires or even with your old fireplace. I mean, gosh, they can call you guys up and ask about that, right?
You betcha. And if I don't personally have the answer, I will help to find the answer.
Oh, see, that's what it's all about. That's how we deal with community. So, guys, it's going to be coming out to where we will have somebody come on our show all the time in order for us to go ahead and bring awareness to you guys and to make sure that you guys are always staying safe with the fires. And we want to bring the communities together just like you are. And we're going to do that. We're going to make it happen. Is there any last minute comments that you would like to go ahead and share, or any events that are coming up that you want to share?
Well, like I said, October 28th is First Responder Appreciation. So if you see an ambulance or the fire trucks, just give them an extra nod. Just let them know that you're thinking about
Let them know that you care.
That's right.
With that being said, I'm out of here. We make it short and sweet around here. And congratulations for you bringing them together. And also, we could go ahead and get the information that we need for anything that's going on in our community. So I'm so excited about this. It's going to be huge. And if you guys have any more questions, feel free to go ahead and ask, and we will go ahead and tell you. If we don't know, like she says, we'll find somebody that does. With that being said, I'm out of here. Peace, love, and happiness. Let it not be war. And remember, love always wins. Bye-bye.